Romans 12 from verse 3. Because of the privilege and authority God has given me, I give each of you this warning. Don't think you are better than you really are. Be honest in your evaluation of yourselves, measuring yourselves by the faith God has given us. Just as our bodies have many parts, and each part has a special function, so it is with Christ's body. We are many parts of one body, and we all belong to each other. In His grace, God has given us different gifts for doing certain things well. So, if God has given you the ability to prophesy, speak out with as much faith as God has given you. If your gift is serving others, serve them well. If you are a teacher, teach well. If your gift is to encourage others, be encouraging. If it is giving, give generously. If God has given you leadership ability, take the responsibility seriously. And if you have a gift for showing kindness to others, do it gladly. Don't just pretend to love others. Really love them. Hate what is wrong. Hold tightly to what is good. Love each other with genuine affection and take delight in honouring each other. Never be lazy, but work hard and serve the Lord enthusiastically. Rejoice in our confident hope. Be patient in trouble and keep on praying. Amen. I will stop there. I could read the whole chapter. It's from the New Living Translation again, because I feel it puts this subject, this passage, really well for clear understanding. I wasn't really going to look at this passage. I was looking at something else, and it just hit me. And how often do I, or do we, think we're better than we really are? Just because we do something once or twice doesn't make us an expert. Just because we're invited to pray for somebody, or to speak, or to teach, doesn't make us the greatest. We can only do things with the ability God gives. I've met people in my Christian walk of nearly 40 years, both men and women, that I've done this, I've done that, I can do this. I share something with them, oh, I've done that many times. The Bible tells us to be humble. We need to look at ourselves before we look at other people. Just because we're at the front, just because I've been honoured enough by God to have preached many times, doesn't make me the best preacher in the world. I could name you a lot of people that I feel do a far better job than me. I've been used in pastoral situations. The Lord has honoured me with that as well. I'm not a pastor. I've never been to Bible college. I had the chance, but my circumstances at the time didn't allow. I've prayed for other people, and we've prayed for each other. Doesn't make necessarily my prayer the most powerful in the world. The Lord has used me, but I'm not here to boast. I ask you to look at yourselves. I'm sure you know people who are boastful and proud. Don't be like them. Be humble in what you do. I always say I can only do things as with the ability God gives me. That's all you can do, is with the ability God gives you. I've been in management, and it takes a good manager to know when they are the best person for a certain task, or when someone else is. Don't be afraid to delegate. I've met people in my lifetime, men and women, that want to hog the limelight, want to be the one always with the loudest voice, and they're not necessarily the best person for that. And if that's you, look at yourself, humble yourself. We are all here to glorify God. Let somebody else take the reins from time to time. Let somebody else do the job, do the role that God put them in your life to do, in your life, in your church, whatever. I've been honoured enough. I love working with children. Gives me such a buzz to see children listen and learn. And if you look at my other videos on my channel, YouTube channel, you will see some things. You will also hear some sermons. Some are better than others. Some people have enjoyed, and I know which ones in particular people may have complained about. But sometimes we need strong teaching, and I can only share what the Lord puts in my heart. And if anything I say challenges you, trust me, it's challenging me as well. All I can ask is this for me: Lord, am I humble? Or Lord, am I boastful and proud? Ask yourself the same question. Ask yourself, are you doing what is right? You know, I'm not going to say I'm better than I really am. I make many mistakes. We all make mistakes. That's where we love each other. Let's not be false. Let's not be fake. Love each other honestly and truthfully. Be there for each other and to encourage. Don't put everyone else down. People around us that might end up taking our limelight, don't put them down. Build them up. Because we're not glorifying ourselves, we're here to glorify God. Read that passage again, if you can, from that translation, New Living Translation. Read it slowly and think about it. Pray the Lord will bless you, and He will keep you, and He will give you His peace always. Amen.